My dear student, welcome to very important section. Most people, they think that just copy-paste Facebook pixel is enough, but it's not. And right now, what we wanna do, we wanna set it up correctly. We wanna understand the events. We wanna understand how to use Google Chrome extension directly from Facebook, how to use Facebook Pixel Helper, and how to mark the events. We want to also understand the e-commerce journey, to be ready for retargeting and dynamic retargeting, to know how is it possible that people just put into basket but they don't purchase. They start the payment process but they don't purchase. But with the correct setup, you will be able to retarget them, to understand what is going on your website, and allow Pixel to give you more opportunities to find people that had the intention to purchase video, that had the intention to give you the lead. So it's very important section, because you can't succeed without correct Facebook Pixel setup. So please use it, enjoy it, and reach great success. My dear student, welcome to the new section. This section is really great because we will understand how you can really drive safely, how you can really go for the best possible results. This is with correct setup of Facebook Pixel. But I need to explain you two important things to really drive safely, to really know where to go, to really know how to retarget, how to understand all events. We need two important points. The first point will be quite quick, and this is the understanding of this new layout for Facebook Pixel. So I will basically explain the new layout for Facebook Pixel. I will show you the screen recording so you will understand it. But all the functions are the same and the layout is also nearly the same. And the second point, I will give you some little bit more explanations about events and also about the possibility that you can have either manual setup of Facebook Pixel, that you can use the Google Chrome extension, or you can have, like I would say, just automated. And this is connected to these big e-commerce platforms like Shopify, that you just copy-paste the code of your pixel and everything is okay for you, and you can drive safely, you can go safely, you can retarget safely, you can work safely with all the events. I will be also in-depth explaining all the events. I will be explaining both the events for e-commerce and also the events for lead generation. I will be also explaining how you can also use custom conversions. So, custom conversions you need mainly when you go for leads and you have different thank you pages. So this I will be also showing how to set up and how to do it. But basically the most important is to understand what is the event and how to use it, and how to use it in the future for different retargeting options, but also for the creation of the audiences. Because if you accumulate a lot of data, enough data into the Facebook Pixel, you can, for example, tell Facebook, please create the most lookalike audience that is going to purchase. And this is very important for our conversion ads. So basically now we will spend 90 minutes together in the face-to-face explanations and basically in the screen recordings. So you will understand completely everything. It is the most in-depth, most proper guide. You will understand manual setup, automated setup, all the events, using the Google Chrome extension, everything you will know perfectly, including custom audiences. I have created a very special guide because there is not possible to find such a guide on the entire internet. I couldn't find it myself. If you will find it, please send me the link. And also, please remember, it's very important, if you need to proceed manual setup, then if you go to the dynamic ads, to the manual setup, then there is also a complete checklist with all the links, but this is later on. Now what you need is to understand the complete pixel. And this we do together, and I'm so happy to guide you. So please welcome, and please be happy. My dear student, I would love also quickly explain one important point about Facebook Pixel events and about catalogs feed it into Business Manager. So there is like a very important understanding. Like for example, if you create a website for real estate, then of course this is on-demand created website. And then of course what you need is to set up the events for Facebook Pixel, as I was showing you with the Facebook Pixel event tool. And of course later Later, when I am showing you the dynamic ads, I would call this manual dynamic ads. When I am giving you the complete sheet, the complete step-by-step guide, how to prepare the feed, how to prepare the dynamic ads. But it's important to understand that if you have like e-commerce solution, and now the partnership with e-commerce is really growing every day. So you might have a Magento, you might have a Shopify, and my experience is that students are mostly using Shopify. This is something different, because if you have the Shopify, you just copy the number of your pixel code into your Shopify and you proceed the connection. And all the events like add to cart, add to wish list, purchase, starting the checkout is automatically built into this solution. So you don't need to set up any events, because the Shopify solution has integrated all the events for you. And with Shopify and basically with all the big e-commerce platforms, you are set up. The same it is with catalog feeds. Like for Shopify, there has been many plugins, but also the Shopify itself can feed the Facebook and can create the shop for you. And this is fantastic. But the second point, you also need to use the feed. So there has been different plugins that you can use to feed Facebook for Business, Facebook Business Manager. There is one I personally like very much, you can use. They have great support, and with this plugin you automatically all the time feed from Shopify to Facebook for Business to Facebook Business Manager. So basically with all the big e-commerce platforms, you don't need to do any manual hassle, because you just need to understand the events, and you just need to understand that you feed Facebook for Business, Facebook Business Manager, and this is like 10 minutes or 1 hour solution, and with platforms like Shopify you are set up. So this is I wanted to explain. Manual is mainly if you have on-demand website and you need to take care of it. But for e-commerce and all big e-commerce platforms, you are set up automatically, and you just need to double check that you have correct plugin or correct XML feed that you will feed into Facebook Business Manager. So this is a great news for you. I wanted to make this clear and make this very ultimately describe and explain. So please enjoy it, be happy for it, and I am so happy to help you, guide you, and give you the benefit. My dearest beloved student, welcome to this great fantastic video to make you the superhero of Facebook ads, Messenger ads, Instagram ads, WhatsApp marketing. I need you to really master all the foundations. We are not building one store, but we are building the skyscraper. We are building really great foundations so you can really create the best ads and the best custom audiences and lookalike audiences. And I really need you to understand everything in and out. So the goal of this video is to help you to understand better pixel events, so you can create the best audiences that I will show you how to create it, that you can give more success to your ads, give more to your clients. So basically the events are very important for Facebook as well as for Instagram, Messenger, WhatsApp, because Facebook needs to understand what is going on, how are you performing to optimize the ads. And as you can see, the events are simply highly business oriented. So good news is that if you are using Shopify or WooCommerce or Magento number 2, or let's say all the modern e-commerce solutions, you have events ready built in the e-commerce solution. So of course, add payment information, add to cart, add to wish list. This is really important to know. You need to know if people are adding the goods to cart, you know, if they are adding the payment information. And then of course, you can set up retargeting for add to cart that I will be showing you for dynamic ads for retargeting. But maybe you are collecting the leads. So this means that you need to know if somebody did complete registration, if somebody did click to contact, or maybe you wanna do donate. So you need to know this, or you have a find location for local business. So no matter if you need leads, if you need purchases, this all needs Facebook to know. And this is basically very clear just from the naming. Then of course you can go for search. It's really good to know search. And basically, if you want, you can really study this, you can read it, but I honestly believe it's very, very clear from the naming of the events, what are the events itself. What I would love to explain is that mainly this is very, very important for you if you try to get leads on the website. If you have a contact form and you want people to leave the lead, then of course the lead is really something big for you. If you are selling, then of course the purchase. This is your aim, this is your goal. And basically, if people, for example, subscribe to your newsletter, this is great, this is fantastic, because then you build up your newsletter. And basically, the events are very important, and you need to know that this is the business, this is the core of the business. And why? Why is it so important? And we need to understand it. Because as we will be creating the ads, we will be choosing campaign objective. And this is very much connected to it. So I have a special video about campaign objectives. So, of course, reach is mainly reaching out people for your local business. So then, of course, it's really great if you have a, let's say, even like contact, view, location. Then, of course, traffic is view content. Then of course, if you go for lead generation, it's that you get the leads. And then of course, conversions, catalog sales. This is of course purchase, starting checkout, view content, add to cart, search. So this is especially very, very important for conversions. And so basically, if you can, please find 10 minutes if you need. And please, please, please just follow the link or Google and study more the events itself. I want to do it more like a practical approach. So that's why it's called Events Manager. And I would love to show it to you on much more practical level. What does it mean? I would love to show it as example. And so I would love to show you, first of all, this is a great tool. So you really need Google Chrome and you really need Facebook Pixel Helper. This is so fantastic tool that you just install into Google Chrome. If you can please install it, it will be really great. So this Pixel Helper is showing you the events. And now I have decided to make it a little bit more practical, business oriented, because I believe that most of you, they would love to sell, make money, or they would love to get leads. So I will show these two examples a little bit more practical way, not just as some theoretical explanation. So as you can see, I have been using a Pixel Helper. And you can see that this is a page view. So I am using Udemy because Udemy is really great. So you can see we have this page view because I have just come to udemy.com. And now let's say I will be searching. I would love to study Facebook ads. So I will find some really cool course about Facebook ads. And I would love to purchase this. This would really be cool. So I would love to purchase it. And then you can see if we now go, we have more like page view and view content. So the view content means that this is a product. This is the landing page. This is a special course about digital marketing. But let's say I would love to know more about web development. Okay, so I will search again for web development. And so this is really nicely smiling lady. So, and now again, this is again view content, as you can see. And you can see this all data is giving Facebook in and out. It's connected through the API. So, and now what I would love to do, I would love to add to cart. So when I add to cart, you can see I will add it to cart. So now you can see that there are more events. You can see add to cart events. So there is this add to cart event. So this is really cool. So now we will go to cart. So Let's go to cart. And now what will happen? So we will have more events. And of course, we already have it in cart. So it was already given to Facebook. All these data are constantly given in and out to Facebook. Of course, Apple is now changing the way the data will be shared, but still I need to explain it to you. And now I click checkout. And now there is this event, checkout shall appear. So there is button click detected. So I will also show you how to work with buttons. So what I will do now, I will just log in. So I will just log in and I will continue shopping. And now I will start the checkout process. And now you can see it has stopped. And this is the reason that this is a protection, it's a payment. So of course, now we are in some highly protected mode and Udemy is storing the card. So this is something no events are happening. But I hope this was very, very clear for you, because as you can see, I have Angela and I have her. And now the Udemy can retarget me with this course that I have it in cart. I will show you later how to do this retargeting for add to cart and also for view content. But let's say what she has is here. Okay, so now this, I will click, boom. So I get it to the wish list. And now there shall be, oh, they have a member. And there shall be also the information about the click with wish list. But I didn't manage to catch it. So I must click on the here. So when I click it, now I have it. Okay, member, and there should be also add to wish list, but they don't use it. Okay, so basically this is what I wanted to explain you in some manner of much more practical, explaining these events like page view, view content, and of course add to cart, started checkout in some more practical manner. So please use this Pixel Helper. The second I would love to explain you is that you might need, in some cases, create some events manual way. What does it mean? Let's say you have a website, you collect the leads, and you do not want to do any kind of manual hustle. You don't want to do any coding, but let's say you have a website and you would love to use some events. So what you can do, and what's really, really cool, is this. So you just click add events. Of course, we are trying to use Conversion API. This is the best ever. I was showing you using the API, but let's say we do it from Pixel. So we just open the tool. Now I will just copy paste the website itself. And I will open the website. And this is active just with Chrome. You need to use Google Chrome. So please use Google Chrome. And you can see I have already added some of the events. But for example, this is not correct. So I'm going to delete it. So contact. If people click here, this is a contact. So simply I added the event. So if people click here, it's quite obvious. So what I can do, like I can make, let's say, going here, and you can see that I might be able to track the search. Contact complete registration. So I would love to track something, but I already have everything. So what I can do, I can track this as a new event, and I would say it's a contact, or maybe find the location, because they will love to find all the addresses, so they will love to find location. And now you can see this I have already placed here, and this is complete registration. What I can also do, let's say I would love to now, let's say if I can track something more for you. As you can see, it's really extremely clever. So what I can do, I can click here and then I can tell that this is view content they would love. So this is a view content. And I would love to show you the lead or the complete registration. So this is this sending. So I will translate it for you into English. So this is like now sent, you know, this is this form that I am talking about. So I will remove it, delete it. And now I will create it again, track. This is really important. And we can say this is a lead. I would probably say it's a lead or complete registration. Let's say it's a lead. And I can also choose value or not. Don't include value, that's okay. I just need to confirm. Okay, but I did delete it, so maybe I will just stick with this complete registration. I will have probably to reload it because I was just changing it. So it sometimes happens if you are changing, so it can happen to you. So I will choose this and I will just have it as a complete registration, but it might not allow me because I have just deleted. Yeah, and now I have it, complete registration. I have added to the bottom. And this is what I wanted to show you in terms of using this tool. I mean, this is really fantastic tool. So this is the example I wanted to show you that you can use it. And you need Google Chrome and you need to use from the Facebook pixel and you just open the tool. Now what I would love to also talk a little bit more about is that you have data sources and you have custom conversions. So what is it? This is when you have a special thank you page. This is when you need to add custom conversions and you can just click and you just add the website address and you name the conversion. So for example, we have thank you page. So it means every time you can see this is the thank you page. So I will copy paste and hopefully it will show us. And this is basically a page that is appearing when the people, they fully fill the form. So when people, they leave the lead at form field and they click to send the information, it will show them, thank you for submitting the form. We will contact you very soon. So this is the thank you page. So if you have a thank you page, okay, if you have a thank you page, you can just easily add the website address. So I can just create it for you. So you can imagine. So you can just add the address. You can enter the value. So let's say 1000. And you can just name it thank you all. And then basically you can also add the description. And this is very, very good if you don't have so many opportunities to mark up the events, and you can create the thank you page and you just create it, as you can see. And this is basically just good when you create a conversion ads with the aim of lead, that you have the goal thank you. I'm showing this in the conversion ads lead section. So I just wanted to show it to you, but I think in 99% you don't need it. All you need in 99.9 is to use correctly the pixel. And I think in 80% you will have the events very automated. So if you are using something like Shopify or WooCommerce, the events will be automatically. And the last point, you don't need to worry so much about 8 events. 8 events are enough. So as people, they are really afraid about these 8 events and Apple updates. I have never honestly used more than 8 events. So this is completely okay. So now this was add payment information, add to basket, add to wish list, complete registration, contact, customize product, donate, find location, started checkout, lead, purchase, schedule the appointment, search for product, start trial, submit application, subscribe, view content. So I think this is really clear. If you want to read more about it, you can do it, please do it. But I think it's really, really clear. So now the last what's going up is that you need to understand campaign objectives that I will be explaining to you. And then what you will need is a little bit to understand the ad formats. So I will be explaining this and showing this in and out. And this is basically, we will soon start creating the ads. We also need to understand the objectives, but I can really understand that you have been really excited to start in creating the ads, and you will start very soon. Just if you can really manage this building up phase to make you really ready, it will be great. And then of course, this is quite clear that you can use photo. Of course, you can use video. And of course, it's great for stories, and it's great for Facebook, Instagram. And you can see the format is very, very different. Facebook is a lot optimized for mobile media. I'm also sharing in video view section how you can create mobile videos online, really cool videos. And also, of course, messenger ads I will be showing you. I'm just showing some overview. I will be showing a lot of carousels for conversion ads and traffic ads. And also you can create a slideshow, and you can create lead generation. And lead generation I will be showing you soon. This is really cool. And then we have this collection, dynamic collection. I'm showing this in dynamic ads. It's quite really cool, and this is something you will also know how to do if you proceed step by step in the course. Then if you more need to know about all the image ads, video ads, you can follow up this resource. So you will understand what is it, image ad, video ad format, carousel ad, what pictures you shall prepare. You can follow up so you know what you need for image. But basically I will be showing you the Facebook can cut the image for you, can adjust the image for you. So if you prepare high quality resolution image, let's say square, 2000 times 2000 pixels, then you can easily cut it inside of Facebook, so you don't need to be so worried about. The same Facebook can adjust for you the video. So if you have a 4K video, or let's say full high resolution video, you can adjust it in the Facebook. So you don't need to worry about it. But I will share this so you can read it if you need. And especially for dynamic ads, I will show you how to use the collections. And I am honestly sorry. I know that it might be a little bit long for you, all these setups, all the understanding, business manager, events manager, ads manager. But if you can manage it, I would love also to explain you the objectives, because people, they confuse a lot the objectives. And so I need you to understand that if you want to sell, you need to use conversions. If you want to push your business page, you need engagement. If you want to get more leads, you need lead generation. So if you can stick with me, understand also the objectives, and then we really start some cool sections about creating the ads. So I'm really happy we could share this video. We could really understand together this power of events, this power of Pixel Helper, this power of events tool, and I'm really so happy for you. So now we jump into objectives, and then you will be really ready to create the best ads, the best custom lookalike audiences, and you are getting ready for magnificent success.